Florida, jump on the boat, prime D-bag spot. Ready? Camera off.
Smoke off. We have smoke off. One Mississippi.
Boys, today's the fucking day.
What's the problem?
YouTubers known as the Nelk boys.
The Full Send June drop is officially live. Get on the fucking site right now if you're watching this. If you guys want to fucking rep the send, support the boys, go to... Smells like a send!
Popular YouTube lifestyle vlog and prank channel Nelk, also known as the Nelk Boys, are currently running the internet with a massive global fan base and over 1.4 billion views on their main YouTube channel. Like or hate the Nelk Boys, no one can disagree that their massive stardom has recently propelled them into the spotlight as well as into a large fortune. But to truly understand how Nelk works, we must go back to the start, away from Miami and California, all the way back to these internet stars' roots in Mississauga, Canada. Nelk was started by childhood friends Kyle Fordard and Lucas Gasparini in Mississauga, Canada. Soon after the duo's founding, they brought on third member Jesse Sebastiani. These three boys started filming pranks and vlogs in Canada where they quickly gained traction. The boys then moved to the United States, where they slept at fans' houses around Los Angeles, California. Due to the boy lifestyle, their fan base was mostly male, high school or college students. Due to these factors, Nelk's leaders, Kyle Fordard and Jesse Sebastiani, brought on Steve Will Do It, a self-proclaimed professional drinker, as well as Salim the Dream, another LA-based YouTube prankster. At the same time, they tokened their brand Full Send. Over the next years, the Nelk Boys grinded out weekly videos and grew their teams, incorporating more back-end workers and editors. Due to the increase in staff, the Nelk Boys needed to start making money like a real business, so they turned to their young, loyal fan base and presented FullSend.com, a merchandise website that directly supported the young video creators' projects by the sale of hoodies. The website was very successful, and the Nelk Boys videos started to increase in production as well as content quality. The Nelk Boys and their brand Full Send were massively successful, and the group members were set to keep creating content, then retire whenever. But of course, they wanted more. The Nelk Boys are currently sitting on top of a YouTube empire, with their diehard fans purchasing their sold-out merchandise drops every few months, raking in millions of views and dollars. Where problems started to arise for the Nelk Boys is when they wanted more. More is exactly what Kyle, Jesse, Steve, and the rest of Nelk's staff were wanting when they sold part of their brand to John and Sam Shahidi. The Shahidi brothers, who have helped other content creators such as Mike Tyson, Justin Bieber, Jake Paul, Snoop Dogg, Teen Bach, and Lele Pons take their image to the next level, came alongside Nelk and helped them grow. John and Sam Shahidi partnered with Kyle and Steve and started helping them launch more projects on all fronts, with a successful podcast-style talk show as well as an alcohol brand, which is drank and sold all over the United States, with future international growth in Canada expected. The Shahidi brothers are rather mysterious people themselves, somehow knowing everyone and being everywhere, while casually blending in as just two men in jeans and hoodies, never overly flashing their wealth. Due to the brothers' discreet lifestyle, they were never questioned and continued to make money and grow their careers. While the Shahidi brothers know how to continue business and operate companies, the Nelk Boys were the opposite. Once the Shahidi brothers showed the Nelk Boys how to make money, they ran wild. The Nelk Boys developed an addiction to nice things, as well as flashing their newfound wealth, which quickly attracted the attention of online sleuths. Now, while the Nelk Boys are posting pictures and filming videos, online communities are starting to pop up with the goal of holding Nelk accountable. What reason do these groups have to try to go after the Nelk Boys? Well, by now as a viewer of this video, you might be asking, where's the harm? All I see are a bunch of guys that are hustling and working to better themselves. While that is true, you must question, who is Nelk sacrificing to put themselves on top? Nelk pushes the idea to their fans that if you wear their Full Send merchandise or drink their alcohol brand's hard seltzer, that you are cool or one of the boys. Nelk's fan base is young, being mostly high school and college age guys, meaning they are highly open to suggestion and influence. Nelk realizes this influence, and with the help of the Shahidis, Nelk starts to make plans to exploit it. To keep the money flowing into the Nelk CEO's pockets, the Nelk Boys revamped FullSend.com to not just be a website to buy the brand's hoodies or hats, but to have exclusive videos, interviews, and real-life experiences for the website's subscribers. At the time of this video's filming, Nelk charges $25 a month for their online subscription. Built-in benefits of the paywalled website are discount codes and exclusive videos with additional raffles done to sell these exclusive Nelk experiences. Now, to fund and coordinate these Nelk experiences, Kyle and Steve partner with the many connections brought to them through the Shahidi brothers. Nelk collabs with their friends to have undisclosed ads all over their videos. For example, Nelk will take private jet flights, then tell their fans to go check out their friend's marketing class.
Everyone go check them out. Wi-Fi fucking money.
Nelk does not disclose that they are getting goods or services, in this case a private plane ride, in return for shouting out the friends of the Shahidis that provided them with these services.
But we like you a lot, so we need the plane. Can we make that happen with this mega vlog? It's gonna go crazy for you, I promise you.
While an educated adult might be able to see through these shady dealings, most of Nelk's audience is a very young and impressionable crowd willing to shell out money and cannot see that these friends of Nelk are just other get-rich-quick LA celebrities. Nelk is not disclosing when they are receiving things for advertisements, directly violating rules laid out to protect people by the Federal Trade Commission, or FTC. Now, this might be something the public could ignore if it happened once, maybe twice, but this is an action the boys over at Nelk have started doing rampantly. Introducing Nelk's best friends, the guys that partner with them to allegedly move money from their young fans into their own pockets. All these men scam their audience into buying into a weekly structured business where the temporary highs of success are delivered to the buyer while the business owner gets their money, then makes a break for it. The main players in this game are Wi-Fi Money, Wires Only, Kyle Cover Spreads, as well as a man that goes by the name Alfonso. Nelk likes to shout out their friend Wi-Fi Money, who has an online e-commerce start your own business class. Nelk shouts out this class in return for international private jet usage. While Wi-Fi Money covers the planes, Wires Only covers the ground, sending vans and cars to meet up with Nelk at every airport they land at. In exchange, Nelk openly talk about and compliment Wires Only's TV show on Paramount+. Kyle Cover Spreads, aka Kyle Solana, runs a sports gambling page, illegal in many states around the U.S. While Solana's LinkedIn does not boast of his sports knowledge or prediction abilities, he is often shouted out by Nelk member Steve Will Do It, who sends his fans over to Sportsbet, and while it has not been exposed what Steve gets in return, we can assume it is a percentage of his fans' losses due to the information presented next. Now, moving on to Nelk's next friend and potential illegal associate, Alfonso, but he'll need his own segment. Alfonso, aka Alan Timson, is the official, unofficial owner and operator of the successful, offshore, unregulated crypto gambling website named Roobet. Although Roobet is banned in the United States, Alan and his Roobet team partnered with Nelk to extract yet more money from their impressionable fans.
I have figured out other ways to make money. So I'm not big because I feel like a baller right now. I don't take private planes. I don't buy $300,000 watches. I don't buy whatever. But today I just bought a $200,000 Sprinter. It's badass. It's like I don't do that in selling t-shirts, dude. It's actually impossible. I've figured out I've gotten financial advice, this and that, from my two buddies. They've helped me out. So it's like they own WizUp. So it's like they've helped me make so much money to where I don't even know what.
Nelk would shout out their friend Alan, as seen in the video clips before, and send their fans to sign up on Roobet's site. The trade Nelk had with Alan in this situation was when a fan would top up money online and lose, playing on Roobet, Nelk would receive a percentage of the fans' losses. The more people Kyle, Steve, Lucas, and the rest of the Nelk boys sent to Roobet, the more money they would receive at the end of the day, profiting off of their fans' losses. Not only are they scamming their fans, setting them up for failure and defeat, but they are driving their viewers to illegally gamble in the United States by the use of VPNs and other computer IP address blockers. Later then, when Alan and Roobet were not enough, Nelk launched their own gambling site, claiming they were friends with the owners who made the app.
Also, I don't know if you guys saw the story yesterday, but I was talking about this new website called privatebet.com that I've been playing on when I'm back in Canada with my boys, and they actually hit me up. They saw the story, and they said since the podcast went number one, they're going to give me $25,000 to give away just to you guys. You don't gotta use a code. You don't gotta use anything. All you gotta do, DM Gabriel, because he's gonna handle this for me, because I'm gonna be filming today.
This is one of the only times Nelk openly shouts out and does a promotion for one of their sponsors. Or so viewers thought. With the help of some internet digging, all of Private Bet's LLC addresses and work accounts were found to be registered to a John and Sam Shahidi, the same Nelk CEO brothers who have time and time again found themselves connected to Nelk's quick cash grab schemes. As seen in the following video clips, the Nelk boys were gambling with house money, not their own.
Was it your real money or like the fantasy super? Is it real money here? Real money or like the fantasy super?
It was a lot of money.
In short, this is money laundering 101. Nelk is using illegally obtained funds from running an offshore online casino targeted at the kids that watch their videos and turning their profits into physical assets with little depreciation to hide this money. Whether it be sports betting with tiled cover spreads, internet courses on how to get rich quick from wires only and Wi-Fi money, or crypto gambling games with Alan and the Shahidis, the young fans that watch Nelk are easily exploited for their money. People are starting to get suspicious. How do these idiotic YouTube pranksters have so many expensive things and flashy assets? This is where Nelk and the Shahidis make their final grand plan. The full send Metacard NFT. Backed by all of Shahidi's celebrity friends, giving this internet token a fraudulent sense of trust. If my favorite celebrity has a Nelk NFT Metacard, why shouldn't I buy one? With the help of many celebrities, Nelk launched an NFT Metacard project, making an estimated $28 million in 24 hours. Nelk had made it big. $28 million combined with their illegal gambling earnings. Okay, wow, so this is interesting and playing out in real time. Nelk has made it big, getting $28 million from their fans, as well as millions more from their gambling profit percentages. The legendary creators who had everyone's trust, selling hoodies and shirts to make their start, had become money hungry and sold their fans out to the LA moguls. Nelk, with the help again of Alan from Rubet, started shutting down pages and communities that were exposing their wrongdoings and trying to warn people not to fall for Nelk's money grab ploys. Now that Nelk is starting to delete the evidence of their scams off the internet, they must quickly take their luxury assets elsewhere. The Nelk boys start to leave for Mexico. In the meantime, the Shahidis stay back in the United States using their massive influence to get all the evidence scrubbed and all hate against Nelk censored. While this is the current end of the story, I beg all viewers to question. If none of the scam allegations of Nelk taking their fans' money through shady or illegal means are true, why would they be scrubbing all traces of them off the internet? If Nelk, Rubet, and the Shahidis did nothing wrong, why do they block and delete any comments speaking out against them? Nelk's full send empire is fallen. All that remains is a full scam.